Your first comedian is a very funny man. You can see him all over the New York City comedy area. Please give it up for Tommy Kang.
One more time for Noah, everybody, huh? Look at him. There he goes. He's working. All right, Asian comedy. Is this going to be any good? I don't know. Nothing to go by. Hi, everyone. How we doing? Yeah, MAGFest is good. You guys with your notebooks, they're working. Okay, that's good. These empty chairs, that's always nice. That's for my parents. They support me good. All right, guys. We're all right. Are we all from the area? Are we all, yeah, no? Who's not from the area? Well, I'm not a teacher. Don't raise your hand. I know I'm Asian. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Where are we from? Texas. Oh, shit. Yeah. Give it up for these guys. They came all the way from Texas. We're in Texas. Where are you from? Huh? Dallas. I have a girlfriend. She goes, she's from Texas. Don't look her up. She's real, I swear. Right on. I don't know if you guys heard, no, I live in New York. You shouldn't clap for that. I almost got scabies from a train. It's scary out there. Come visit, you'll see. And has anyone actually visited New York? Have you visited? Yeah? What'd you think? Oh, you live there. Where do you live? Shit, so do I. That's where New York hides their Asian people. And all right, so what's your name? Christina, I'm Tommy. You probably wouldn't know that off the bat if you looked at me. And so, I want to tell you guys this. I think, if you haven't visited New York, I'm going to give you a little scoop about it. I think we're home to some of the most aggressive homeless people in the world. Just want to tell you guys that. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, right? Let me tell you guys a quick story, just so you know. Oh boy, how do I say this? All right, so I was walking down the street. This is like a month ago, and this homeless guy's trying to get my attention, right? He's like, hey man, and I'm like, I'm normally very good at ignoring homeless people because I grew up wealthy, and so I was trying to. I'm not ashamed. No, I'm kidding. No, we grew up hood rich. We had a nice car, and that was it. And really bad credit. So this guy's trying to get my attention, right? He's like, hey man. I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry, sir. I don't have any time for you. I'm walking away. He goes, hey man, I'll let you kick me in the face for $10. That's what he said to me. And I'm walking away, and I said, I'm so sorry, sir. But did you say for $10? It's a good deal. I don't know. So did you say for $10 you let me kick you in the face? He goes, yeah, man, come on. I know you know some karate, some bullshit like that. That's what he said. And the answer, I told him, yeah, I know actually a lot of karate, in truth. Here's the thing, I'm a stereotype, right? My father is a martial arts instructor. That's how my family's in this country. It sounded a lot like Obama, right? My family is martial arts instructor. That's what he does. He's a good guy. So, do we get that though? I grew up in a dojo. Like that's what my parents did. I was like the cast of Bob's Burgers. I was like those children growing up in a restaurant. But that's just kind of there. And he's telling you, why don't you just, do a roundhouse kick or something like that. That's my Bob Belcher. It's not very good. I'm working on it. But I grew up in a dojo. And thank you, Kat. Oh, you're so sweet. I'll give everyone a hand job after this. And that one person was clapping very hard about that. These hands are dry, all right? It's cold Maryland. And no, just so you guys know, I grew up in a dojo, right? And if you don't know what that means, like here's the thing. I grew up in a dojo, doing karate, eating pizza, talking like this. I'm a Ninja Turtle. I'm the closest thing I've ever seen to that. It's a little tough growing up that way. So I go up to this homeless dude. He's like, I know you know some karate, some bullshit. I was like, yes, sir, actually, I do. How did you know that I do martial arts? And he said, I was just being racist. So, that's some shit. I don't know about you guys. It's rough. It's really rough. I'm just trapped in this body. Everyone, okay, this is a real thing. People come up to me a lot and they say, Tom, you sound so white. They call me white. I don't know. I'm not white. That's the thing. I'm sorry. I'm American, if that makes any sense at all. My parents were born here, so I know that's also crazy. If there are any immigrants here, I don't know why I pointed you guys out. You guys are just brown. Immigrants? Fuck, I'm sorry. But I'm what your kids will be like, okay? So, unsuccessful, that's basically it. And but the thing is that like, oh man, I actually completely forgot what the fuck I was gonna say. Oh, okay, right. No, this is what I was gonna say. So the thing about being Asian in this country, this white stuff, right? Everyone's like, oh, Tom, you sound so white. Oh, yeah, you're nodding. Yeah, that's right, sister. All right, she's Asian. If you guys can't see what I see. And no, the thing is about that is like, no, they always call me white. And the thing is, my mother was born in Queens. My father's from Brooklyn, so that makes me American. I'm not white. And I know I'm not white because I saw 12 Years a Slave and I felt no guilt the entire time. So, you guys are nice. You guys are a sweet crowd. I like you guys. All right, let me tell you some more about me, I guess, and then we'll really get into the heavy nitty-gritty stuff. Well, I grew up in a black neighborhood, actually. I'm from Brooklyn. Yeah, thank you, yeah. I know you. Yeah, I know you. Oh, shit! What the fuck, dude? Sorry, anyway, now it's in my head. Oh, God, I'm gonna cower back now. What's up, dude? Okay, shut up. This is so unprofessional. I'm not getting paid, it's fine. Okay, so, oh God. Well, yeah, anyway, I grew up in a black neighborhood, and if you don't know what that means I got called every Dragon Ball Z character growing up. And, yeah, totally true. And I'll say this, it's weird when you're a kid growing up in a neighborhood where nobody looks like you, especially like, here's the thing, there was no one that looked like me on TV, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't have any real role models growing up. What I did have though, like whenever there was a black victory, like that's what I held on to, right? Yeah, confusion is the right response, crowd, thank you. Like, I remember when Obama won, like my mom cried. I don't, sorry, my mom cried. I went into school the next day, I was like, yo man, we did it, son. And they're like, nah, we did it. You dry cleaned his suit. And I was like, oh. These kids are mean. These kids are very mean. Oh, I like you guys. I like you guys too much. I should share this with you guys. This is fairly new. I made my television debut recently. Yeah. Shut up. Oh, Hollywood. No, thank you. Well, it's not TV. It's HBO. And I was on this. I love this man. Bang my mom. Be my dad. Please come home for a holiday. Jesus. So I was on the show called Divorced. It's if you guys don't know it, it's the show after Westworld, okay? So the show has I was in this one scene. I play a barista on the show because I've been training for that for 7 years. And I'm on the show with this guy. His name's Thomas Hayden Church. If you don't know him, he played the Sandman in Spider-Man 3. That masterpiece. We all remember. Don't boo it. I liked it. No, it's okay. I don't make enemies now. So I was in the scene with Thomas Hayden Church, play a barista. They gave me one line, because that's what they're giving Asian actors nowadays, I guess. And no, it's fine. It's not. They paid me, you know. It's fine. But the line was his coffee order. I just say a tall, skinny cappuccino for Robert, right? So I'm there. I'm behind the milk machine. I'm in my Starbucks outfit, and out of nowhere, I don't know. You guys tell me how you'd play this situation. Out of nowhere, Thomas Hayden Church appears. He goes, "Hey man, what's going on?" "Holy shit!" is what I say. You don't say that to the Sandman. And so, "Holy crap! Say hi first." He goes, "Hey man, so I was thinking, it'd be really funny if you were angry at me for this scene." I go, "Thomas, I only have one line. I don't know if that's possible." And I should also mention, he's not the director. I should also probably mention that. So I was like, "Oh, fine, good job. Of course I'm gonna listen to you. You were in Spider-Man. You know who Sam Raimi is." So, you know, they go, "Action." I go, "Tall, skinny cappuccino for Robert! Robert!" And I got really hood with that last part, I'm sorry. And the director came running over. He's laughing in his fat baldness. And he goes, "Oh man, that was hilarious, but you can't do that. What the hell were you thinking? Why did you do that?" And I was like, "Because Thomas said," and I look up and I meet eyes with Thomas Hayden Church. And he just looks up at me and he goes, just left it. I don't know. All right, this is another escapade that happened. Tell me at any point if I'm boring you. So, all right, I'm a shitty actor. I should mention this, I'm really bad. And I have this agent, she's terrible. Basically, the name of her casting company is Ku Klux Casting with a K. And just so you know. No, she sent me out, she emails me one day, right? My agent, Alice, she's very sweet, and she goes, hey Tom, I got this real juicy part for you. It's on the show called Iron Fist, right? Do we know what I'm talking about? It's on Netflix? Yeah, which stars a white guy. I'm fine with it. And so she's like, I got this great part for you. You should go and audition. I'll send you the script right now. Really excited. I get the script, and it's for the role of Chinese laundry worker #2. This is totally real. And I have one line. Again, just one line. And well, this is how the script reads, right? It says Chinese laundry worker #2, and then in parentheses it says in Mandarin, and it says, hey you, get out of my store. That's the line, right? Pretty simple. And then I was reading through the script, and I find out that this scene takes place in Chinatown, which is America. I don't know if you guys know that. They speak English in Chinatown. So it didn't make any sense to me why they would speak in Mandarin, right? And so I did my homework. I have a friend who was born and raised from Chinatown. His name's Felix. He's an Asian guy. He's born in Chinatown. He's American. He could run for president. You wouldn't vote for him, but he could run for president. You see? And I met Felix because we used to work at a fancy gym together. He was a personal trainer. And actually, what I learned there was that personal trainers can be fat. It's pretty nice to know. I think it's because they don't want to take work home with them, right? I didn't like to make fun of these guys. But, so the thing about Felix is Felix has a Chinatown accent, right? And if you don't know anything about Chinatown, here's the thing, it's in New York City. Everyone thinks a New York accent is like, you know, they think it's some kind of like Italian thing like this, you know, they talk in, you know, like, why don't you come over to my house, you know, my grandmother makes some like nice fettuccine or something like that, you know, and maybe you fuck my wife, I don't know, they say shit like that. Or, you know, sometimes people think a New York accent is kind of Jewish thing, you know, like, I'd send you home, but all I have is a ham sandwich, and I know it's the Shabbos, but you gotta eat something before I send you home. You know, what am I gonna do? You know, but people think it's one of those two things, but Chinatown accent is, here's the thing, right? Chinatown is next to Little Italy, which is all owned by Jewish real estate guys, right? So it's a mix of all of that. So when you think about the Chinatown accent, you know, it's a little bit of this, it's a little bit of this, and it's a little bit of that, just kind of thrown in there, you know what I mean? So Felix has like, you know, he has this like kind of tough guy, like kind of Chinatown accent, he talks to you like this, you know. He's always inviting me out to Asian things. Again, I didn't grow up with any Asian people, so I'm frightened when there's a big group of us anywhere. Like today, I guess. No. I just think they're gonna round us up in the camps, because they did it already. No, it's fine, it's fine. America did it. Don't pretend like you don't know that. Don't pretend like you don't know that happened. But so I go into the thing, and I'm thinking about the audition, right? And it's Chinese laundry worker #2. And I realize, well, they're not from Chinatown. These are Chinese people. You know, Felix is always like, maybe we go out, do the dragon dancing, go check out the gulls, eat a noodle. I don't know, he says shit like that a lot. I always tell Felix I have white people shit to do. I always tell him I'm very busy. So I start working on this script, right? I have one line. And so I start working on it, and I say, hey you, get out of my store. This is what I'm working on. I'm staying up very late. Just, hey you, get out of my store. Yeah, no, you're right not to laugh. It is very offensive. Thank you. And so I stay up all night. My poor roommates have to listen to this. And I get to the casting office the next day. It's this nice 27-year-old white girl. She's there. And she goes, who are you? I go, I'm Tommy Kang. I'm here for Chinese laundry worker #2. Yeah, I'm really embarrassed. And she goes, oh, okay, I'm recording, just go. I go, hey you, get out of my store. And she goes, what the fuck was that? What are you doing? I go, I'm doing the line. She goes, what? I go, yeah, right there. It says, hey you, get out of. She's like, no, don't stop doing the voice, what are you doing? She goes, that's not the line. I go, that is the line. She goes, no, it says right there in Mandarin. I go, oh. I don't speak any Asian. That's what I told her. She goes, what? I was like, yeah, I don't speak any Chinese. She goes, why don't you speak any Chinese? I go, 1, because I'm Korean. 2, I said 2, because Chinese sounds a lot like dubstep. You ever notice that? Right? Just easy. Watch it. Like, I'm ordering takeout. I don't know what's going on back there. So I talked to this lady, and I'm like, look, miss, I don't know any Chinese. How do you want me to do this? And she's like, look, you can't do that. It's too racist. I go, really? It's too racist? Korean guy, Chinese laundry worker number 2. Really? It's too racist. She goes, yeah. I go, how should I do the line? And she goes, ching chong ching. No, I'm joking. She didn't do that. Don't do that shit. That would be, I would punch her in the mouth. That's so stupid. There is no ending to that joke. I just left it very angry. It's the actual truth of that. It went down exactly how it sounds. I don't know if you guys can tell. I grew up my hair. I didn't always have hair like this. There's been this weird phenomenon. As my hair has gotten longer, black people will just take photos of me randomly on the train. I need someone to. Okay, I live in a building in like Long Island. It's in Queens. It's like it's an okay part of town. A lot of strip clubs where I live. And I went up to the roof of my building one day, and there was like some of my tenants there who's like apparently a record label guy, and they were shooting a hip hop video up there. And I just went up. I was like, oh, just to like smoke a cigarette, and they're like, oh shit, it's you. And I go, who am I? It's you techhead. I'm like, no, that's a game. I don't know what you're talking about. It's not me at all. And they all took photos with me. It was quite flattering. All right, I want to tell you guys something that's really bothering me. Have you all seen Batman v Superman? Yeah, we have, right? Yeah. That's right. Yeah, we're all upset. I love you guys so much right now. This is my people. All right, I just want to know this real quick. Is this a Batman crowd? Clap if you're into Batman. Who's into Superman, the last son of Krypton? That's a double vote for Batman back there. Got it. Okay. I should tell you guys this. I get into really big debates with my friends, and I always side with Superman. I'm really upset about it. I wish it didn't have to be this way. I wish I could be cool. But the thing is that I think about it, the reason why I like Superman, mainly, is that he's an immigrant. I just really understand that story. And you know what? When you look at that movie too, the way that they portray Batman, he's just some rich white guy that's upset that some immigrant came in and is doing his job better. You know, is that an honest portrayal? Why Trump didn't build no wall? You know, some shit like that. You can't build a wall when this guy can fly. It just really upsets me. And here's the thing about Batman, all right? Just so you know, you Batman people, right now, is that, here's the thing. I think he's really cool. All right, Batman, you know, had some terrible thing. His parents died, and now he dresses like a bat, right? But the thing is that I don't like Batman on principle because he's a rich kid. Do you get that? Right? See, if you were born poor and you became rich, I kind of respect you. But if you were born rich and you stayed rich, you're kind of a piece of shit, right? Like I don't like rich people for the same reason why I don't like people with big dicks. Okay? Hold on. All right. The thing is, rich people and people with big dicks, they didn't work for that. Okay? They just inherited it from their dad. Their shitty dad. That's all that happened. It really bothers me. And you know, here's another thing about Batman, just real quick. Everyone always gets on and is like, oh, well, you know, Batman, he has such great gadgets and he has, you know, all this money and stuff like that. And it's like, you know what? No, I don't think it's a Batarang or some cool mobile. I think the best part about Batman's costume that keeps him safe is that little part on his mask that cuts out that shows he's a white guy underneath. I think that's what keeps him safe, right? Else he's a black guy in a fancy hoodie, and we all know how that goes. We can laugh at this, people. We're here together. Half of you are dressed up not how you normally dress up anyway. Okay? And they also call Batman the world's... I'm sorry to get on this still. But I really have to... This is the only place I can get this off my chest, okay? But the thing is that, like, say Batman is the world's greatest detective, right? That's really offensive to the people at the police department, don't you think? The people on payroll? He's doing this as a hobby. He doesn't even have to do this. And he's just beating up poor criminals anyway. Like, if he really wants to help, he just puts $500 in their pocket and that's it. I don't know. And by the way, as far as police departments go, I think the Gotham City Police Department is probably the fairest, right? Because they don't see black and white. These people have to arrest clowns and penguins on a daily basis. They're not worried about Black Lives Matter. They're worried about penguins taking over the street right now. That's fine. I had a lot of fun with you guys. This is great. I will let you guys on a joke. If I have a joke, I don't think I do. All right, I'll tell you one. I'll tell you one last joke. Then I'll get my Asian punk ass out of here. All right, so a long time ago, I used to work in a Mexican restaurant. Hold your applause. And Here's the thing. I remember one night we were closed, and we have these big glass windows in the front, right? I'm sweeping up the front, and there's a knock on the glass. There's just a, hey man, y'all closed? And it was the same guy that asked me to kick him in the face, not joking. It's the one voice I can do. And the guy's like, hey man, y'all closed? And our Filipino chef, because we had a Manny Pacquiao in the back, right, just comes running out. He goes, oh, I'm so sorry, sir. We're all closed for today. Which is a very good Filipino accent, by the way. If you've ever had a nurse and been to a hospital, you would know. Not everyone has health insurance. So he goes, I'm so sorry, sir, we're all closed for today. And the dude goes, damn, I was looking to get some Chinese food, man. And the Filipino guy goes, actually, sir, we're a Mexican restaurant. And the guy looks at my Filipino friend, and he looks at me sweeping in the glass, and then he looks back at my Filipino friend, and he goes, so y'all like some kind of fusion restaurant then? Anyway, guys, thank you so much. I've been Mark Cho. Have a good night. No, get up here. No, you're doing a great job.
Give it up for Tommy. Tommy, want to stay up here for a present? I want to turn your mic on here.
Oh, okay.
Hello.
So here's the thing. Between every set, there's like a 5-minute break where people can kind of shuffle and move into empty seats and stuff.
Oh yeah, please. Where are my parents?
Yeah.
Mom.
But what I'm not going to do is just let it be quiet up here, so I thought we could just kind of hang out for 5 minutes.
I would love that.
And discuss things.
Yeah.
And by the way, people in the back, the front row is totally open.
No one's gonna make fun of you, you know? Most of us are harmless.
I might.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you guys want to shuffle in, get a little bit closer.
That's what I'm talking about. Let's be comfortable, guys.
There's one girl who has claimed 3 seats for some reason. I don't know why.
It's great. It's for her drugs. Or where she hides the drugs and the hookers that are to arrive soon. All right. Right on.
So Tommy, you have a friend that was born in Chinatown?
Yeah, he was born in Chinatown. Isn't that crazy?
Like there's a Chinatown hospital?
Yeah, well, I don't know about that.
That sounds like terrifying.
I think his mother gave birth on a walk and he just came screaming out of that thing. Or maybe, you know, Kung Fu Panda.
What type of, like, a W-A-L-K or a W-O-K?
W-O-K. Did I mispronounce that? I'm sorry, English is only my first and only language. Thanks, Noah. Making me really insecure about my English.
They're similar words!
I'm sorry. They are. They're incredibly similar, and I feel like a dickhead. I'm sorry. Are you guys having a lot of fun so far? All right, you guys are great. This is day one of
this is day one of MAGFest.
It's insane.
Also known as my only day at MAGFest, unfortunately.
Oh, well, that's all right. You know, I will say this, it's kind of weird, and I've never, oh God, shit, I should have really thought before I started this sentence. But like, you know where you start
Hey guys,
saying
I got a
something?
great, no I don't.
God. Yeah, no, but it's a confession. I don't know, all right, I don't know if you, okay, like, I'm into women, if you couldn't tell.
I've heard of them.
Yeah, and I'm not, okay, I've never been into the costume thing. But there's something really magical and very eye-captivating.
Is this your first con?
Yeah, this is my first con.
Oh my god!
Thank you!
Yeah, it's not Halloween. It's not a bunch of people with like mouse ears on going, done.
Everyone's like really attractive and they know the references that I'm spitting out. And
It's great.
It's really, I feel at home.
Yeah, this...
I feel like I've been running my whole life.
Yeah,
you know?
this is where you become and truly be yourself, which is someone else.
Yeah, which is somebody.
Which is someone from a cartoon.
That's the only way to live your life. I totally get that. Oh my God, but this is great. You guys are a fantastic crowd, by the way. I love all of you. And again, that promise for handies afterwards. It's still, I know he's excited. I remember. Tommy Kang remembers.
All right, so I think we're properly adjusted. There's one seat up here
I love
nobody wants, but...
Yeah.
All right, cool. Give it up for Tommy one more time.
Oh, thanks, guys.